Hello, and welcome back again to Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. My girlfriend bought me a GoPro for Christmas, so I'm going to start using that and trying to make some really cool videos for everybody out there. So I never used a GoPro before, and it's pretty cool. So hopefully I can make a bunch of videos and incorporate them into one. And she's doing a good job here videoing for me today. I'm going to show you how to adjust the pan tension on a wolf trap to make it Montana legal. A lot of people do not know how to make it legal, so I was talking to a couple of the game wardens and I figured I would show you how. And I want to make sure that this pan will be easy for me to lift up. Okay, yep, okay. So my friend Levi bought me this wolf trap yesterday, and that was really nice of him. He gave me this for my Christmas present. So my girlfriend got me a GoPro, and my friend Levi, he got me a trap. I mean, awesome things, you know. So, and then my daughter, she got me a...
The screen went black. Is it still recording?
It's still recording.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we're just having some difficulty here. We're not sure. We never did this before, so this is pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, my girlfriend, or my daughter, she bought me a thermos for hot tea when I'm out here. So, I figured before I go out and set this, I have to have it set to 10 pounds. So this has to be 10 pounds and it has to hold a 10-pound weight. And I always tell you it's a good idea to have some flagging, orange flagging, so when you drop them down on the ground you can find them. Because I'm going to put these all in my box in my truck and take them out. And these are my scent-free gloves, so I don't have any human scent on these gloves. I throw them in a big box in the back of my Tahoe with fur browse. So anyway, obviously you know you have to tighten this pan and have it has to be pretty tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get it pretty tight here. This is a guessing game. So you got to tighten this pretty tight. So can you see this here? There's a zoom, I think, on the right hand side. If you touch the screen, it zooms in and you slide that button up and down. You see that? That little blue thing? I don't know if you saw that, but I'm holding this here, and you're going to tighten this nut. And this it looks like there's a lock nut on it, so it won't move on you. So it's really, after doing a few of them, I can get them pretty close. So we're going to try this out here. That's pretty tight. Yeah, it's still not tight enough. I don't know. I've done a couple of them. I've done 4 of them already, or 3 of them. This will be my 4th one. And you gotta get them just right. It's actually hard to move them. Maybe a hair more, just a hair, not much more. Okay, so I think that pan is pretty tight. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on this. You guys can laugh at me if you want. The trick to this is putting this crush-proof swivel box. It's a crush-proof box swivel. Hopefully I'll get this right in the first shot. Hold on a minute. I'm not doing this on very level ground, but that's okay. Can you pull yourself down once you have it on? You hold that jaw down. Push the pan tension down. Now this pan is not tight enough, I can tell you right now. This pan is definitely not tight enough. So then what I do is I take the pan and I pull the pan down, and there's that little bump there, and you go over that night latch. See that? Right there. And now we're going to see if this holds at 10 pounds. I don't think it's going to. I think it's a little on the light. It'll probably go right off. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. So if I just touch this now, nope, it's a little tight. I could back it off a hair. Just a hair. And then There we go. Let's see how that. That's a little too loose. They're really touchy, these things. There. That looks pretty good. So I just crushed that nut down to crush the pan to get the tension down. And before you set these, the dog, you should have the dog so it'll fall into underneath the pan. See that? So there, now it'll fall in the pan when you set it. So you want the pan down low. Put that crush-proof swivel right there. And this is tricky. I don't have the tools. I jump up and I land on them. And I grab the center of that and pull myself down. And once you push the jaws over, like that, and lift up, there you go. You should really go from underneath the jaw, but I'm getting pretty good at these and pretty brave. So now I'll pull this down right over that night latch and sit right there, okay? And we're gonna see if this is 10 pounds now. It's pretty darn close. I like setting the trap on that crush-proof swivel. Okay, see that didn't hold that at all, so we need to go. I probably had it set right the first time, but I just wanted to make sure. I like to be legit. I don't want Fish and Game giving me a bad time because something happened and it wasn't my fault. I want to be by the book. That pan tension, that's pretty tight now. I think I got it. So let's set this again. And you, like I said, you want to have the pan down, so when you go to set this, you want to have that pan down far enough so you can throw. This is called the dog, and you want the dog to be out of the way, or be able to go under this the pan. Do that. Push down. I haven't set one of these in a few weeks, or a few days, so we're gonna go like this, and you should come up from the bottom with your finger. Like that. That way, if that trap was to fire and close, my finger would never have gotten caught. So again, we're going to close this pan down over that night latch, that little bump, and there it is. So now, and you want to keep the trap closed like this when you're testing it, because there's no reason to go metal on metal with this here. So now, okay, this is holding my 10-pound weight. See that? And if I just tap this a little bit, oh, it's still too tight. Actually, that wasn't that bad at all. I had it forward too much on the tip of it. That's pretty tight. That's pretty touchy. That's a pretty good set right there. So remember to like my video, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications. Because if you don't do that, you're going to miss a lot of cool videos. I have almost 50 years of the outdoors and almost 50 years of gun knowledge. And this channel is going to be a variety of things. You know, I take people shooting guns here in Montana, and it's a lot of fun. So you can check out my website. There's a link on every one of my videos, mtjoa.com. I'm going to preset this so I can walk up into the woods up here a ways and set a wolf trap. But if you want to, this is going to be a fun YouTube channel, and I'm hoping I could, you know, it's growing really fast. I've only been up here a little over 2 months, and I have like 75 or 76 subscribers. It's going pretty quick. I mean, this YouTube channel, I think, is going to be one of the best YouTube channels on YouTube, because it's not just about one thing. You know, it gets boring watching the same thing. You have gamers out there doing games, but this here, you get to shoot guns and watch people shooting guns, trapping, fishing, camping, snowmobiling. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of different YouTube videos. I mean, I'm going to be doing some really cool things. So if you don't subscribe, and if you don't hit that like button, or not the like button, well, you should hit the like button, but if you don't hit that notification bell, you will not be part of this YouTube channel, and you're going to miss out my cool videos. So It's going to be very educational. It's going to be fun. I mean, this is a lot of fun being out here in Montana. And if you want to learn how to shoot guns or just go out and have fun and shoot guns and go on a really cool adventure, call me. I have a phone number in every one of my, at the bottom of every one of my web pages on my website. My girlfriend's getting a phone call. And this is a really sketchy place to get a phone call right on this corner here. All right, I'm going to try setting this one more time. There we go. That's how you should do it. Grab the center, pull down. Whoop, my dog's in the way. Flip the dog over. Try to grab the pan from underneath when you flip it up. And now that's set, that trap is set. So I'm going to take this trap and I'm going to have this trap here in a box with all my goodies. I put the trap in a bag and I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to do part 2 to this actually. So this trap is going in here. And like I said, I preloaded it. I want to make sure I have everything I need. This is only a 5-foot chain. That's not big enough. I need a 10-foot chain. Need that out of the way. Links out of the way. If that trap was to go off right now, it would not hurt me because I have the jaws are closed. So I'll grab 10 feet of chain. So this 10 foot of chain will go around a tree. I have quick links. I don't need to carry that 10-pound weight up in the woods with me. I will carry just this. I keep them in there just to keep them in there. I will bring a couple bags in case one tears. I bring flagging, not that you really need it, but I have it just in case for some reason, whatever it may be. And I will put this back in my truck. I got all my dirt. I got a 5-gallon bucket. It's some serious weight to carry up there, but I don't mind doing it. And I got my trustworthy backpack. And this here is really good because you dig into that dirt and sift it all the way across the trap. That way you don't put any human scent on it. And in about 24 hours, my scent should be dissipated. So, and that's that. So I hope you like this video, and remember, you know, to subscribe, click that bell for notifications, because this is going to be a fun YouTube channel, man. There's going to be a lot of cool things that I'm doing on here, and it's going to be educational, and it's going to be fun. I mean, you're going to see what it's like to be living out here in Montana. So if you want to learn or see these cool videos, you have to subscribe, and you definitely have to click that bell for notifications. So thank you so much for watching. And remember, thank you all the men and women that serve our country. God bless America. Thank you, everybody.